Spotlight on Frazee is sponsored by these community-minded businesses and organizations. Frazee Family Foods. What a hometown grocery store should be. Friendly staff, family-owned, and a wide variety of groceries to fulfill your needs. The City of Frazee and Frazee Event Center, featuring a 5,000 square foot room, a built-in stage, and a full-service bar. Perfect for a multitude of events. Call or click to book your event.
Welcome to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Lutke, and I'm down here at the Little Turkey Park in Frazee with Mayor Mark Flemmer. Hi, Mark.
Good to see you again, Mayor.
Yes.
Thanks, Mayor.
and Mark today is representing the AMVETs and VFW Post 7702, and they're talking about Memorial Day is coming up.
Yep, we'll be having Memorial Day. Our ceremony is going to be on May 27th out at the cemetery, and we invite everybody to come on out for that. And a lot of folks get a little bit confused sometimes, but Memorial Day is actually for the folks who died in the military, and then Veterans Day is for the rest of us that are still kind of hanging around yet. So, yeah.
Well, you know, it's always been a major thing, you know, starting, you know, going back to World War I.
Yep, and every year we kind of acknowledge that. One thing I would like to bring up is we are around town, we're selling poppies, and all of the money raised for the poppies from our businesses around town all goes to supporting the veterans that need any assistance.
Well, and that's something that's really needed, you know, nowadays, you know. We don't have very many World War II vets anymore.
They're getting down there, yeah.
And the Korean ones are starting to go too.
Yep.
And then we have the people from the Vietnam conflict.
Vietnam, and now we have a whole new crew of Iraq War veterans, so yeah.
Oh, yeah, and you know, I know some of these guys, and I know some of them that have had major problems with PSTD,
Yep.
you know, and for the longest time, there just wasn't any help.
Nope, and I think that's one thing the military has really focused on over the last many years now is they have a lot of good programs out there now. The VA is really good about taking care of us now.
Yeah. Yep. And, you know, and I see that too, you know, some of the people I do haul to the vets in Fargo, and it's really helps to know that they're finally getting stuff that they need.
Yep, and that's pretty important for us. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Now, when you say the cemetery on the 27th, which are we going to Lakeside?
That'll be for Lakeside, correct.
Okay.
Yep.
And then you'll be going to Burgess also?
And then we'll be heading to Burgess right after that. So I'm thinking it's going to be out there around 9 o'clock or so. We're still working on the final times yet. And then once we're done out there, we'll head right over to Burgess. We'll actually be placing all of the veterans' flags at all the grave sites also starting on that weekend prior to. So we'll be having all the cemeteries also fixed up for Memorial Day.
Well, and I know like here at Lakeside and the Lions Park, it seems to me there's like about 140 flags they put up, something like that.
Yeah, I'd like to give a little shout out there to Rochelle Noraquest. She kind of ramrods that for the city here, and she does a wonderful job every year for that.
Now, her father, Roger Schaefer, used to do it for many years.
Yep, he was in charge of that, and whatever he did, he instilled a lot of good service into his family there.
I've been lucky enough to help on that sometimes. They let me sit in the truck and drive the trailer in. They don't trust me with anything else. I know one year when we were working on the ceremony there and the winds came up and one of the stands broke, and we had to take and put I had a piece of wood and a Sawzall with me, and we cut the thing and we stuffed a piece of wood in it, put it back together, and got it back up in about 5 minutes.
Got it working. Yep. And then, of course, a couple years ago, we had a major windstorm came through here, and we're still kind of recovering from that a little bit with our flags. But I think they've been making really good progress on taking care of all that. Yep.
Well, and you know, and I know it's a lot of work to take them up, and then if we get any rain, it takes so long to get them dried and everything else. But I do appreciate all the people that do that because it's something that we need.
Yep, and like I said, I just want to shout out to all the volunteers that help out for everything that they do for the military around here. Yep.
Well, I'm looking forward to a good Memorial Day, and I'm happy that you could make it down here today because I know Commander Bob is on his way to Germany.
Yep, I think he got married and is having a honeymoon over there. I think so.
Yeah.
So I say congratulations to them. Yeah.
He's drinking beer. I know that.
Yeah, probably good beer.
But we'll take a break here, and we'll be right back with Mayor Flemmer here, and we'll be talking about some other things in Frazee. Welcome back to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Lutke, and we're down here at the Little Turkey Park in Frazee with Mayor Mark Flemmer. Howdy, Mark.
Hi, Hank. Nice to see you again.
Yeah. Long time.
Long time, yep.
Got the cord got it.
We got her.
So, you know, now you're on your second year as mayor.
Yeah, I guess actually, yeah, second year, yep.
And, things are popping around here.
I'll tell you what, it's been amazing. Got a lot of good folks working on a lot of great stuff around town, and we're really blessed to have that.
And, we got a new park coming in across the road here. Yep. Things keep happening at Wanigan.
Yep, we got Wanigan Park, and I understand you got a troll coming sometime soon. So
yes, the troll is making its way from Denmark.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to that being added to the town, and hopefully that'll draw folks to town. We've had 3 major businesses in town, I guess, with the Palace. Now we got the Gobbler down here, and we have the Monarch across the street here. So we got a lot of good eating places in town now, which we really needed for many, many years.
Well, and I understand now that the Hornet is going to start up here again. The what is it? The 1898 Mercantile.
Mercantile, yeah, that's something new that popped up. We hadn't heard a lot about it yet, but I understand they're going to be selling some antiques in there, and they're also going to be doing some online sales.
And that should make it interesting too. I'm amazed that building has been here since the 1800s, next to the railroad tracks, and it's a brick facade. It has a steel superstructure inside, where part of the second floor is suspended from above, and then the rest is a wood building inside of that all this stuff is built around.
Well, it's just amazing in there, yeah. And I know it's changed across the years, and I know down in the basement they had a lot of old movie theater seats. It used to be a movie theater, I understand. Many years ago, so yeah.
And it was upstairs was a basketball court.
Oh my goodness.
So things change, but the buildings are still here, and it is amazing that these buildings could stand up, especially when we were having 100 trains a day coming through here.
Yep, pretty amazing. Yep, I know they do kind of vibrate the buildings a lot, but we're still here.
Yeah, and we've got summer coming up. We're going to have Fridays and Frazee coming.
Yep, we got Fridays and Frazee, of course, Turkey Days at the end of July, and also just to let folks be aware, we're going to be doing a little bit of construction. We're starting our Town Lake Beach project hopefully soon, and so we'll be having a lot of construction down there. Just to let folks, if they were planning on using our lake down there, we will have some construction down there just to be aware of. And also starting shortly, we're going to be doing our Highway 87 extension on the east side of the city here, so we're going to have a lot of stuff going on in town this summer again.
Well, and that the East Main project is actually really interesting because, that's going to leave us with about 5% of the infrastructure in the city that hasn't been done in this century.
That's one of the things, and I guess I'll credit you back in the future. You've done a lot of work in your days here, and we're starting to see the fruit of all that kind of finishing up. And town is really sitting pretty good. We're going to be all of our roads are getting done, all our sewers are getting done, and we're doing a lot of good stuff there. Yeah.
And I'm really excited about seeing City Beach coming together finally. I mean, it's been interesting there.
It's been a challenge, and we've had a design change a couple times, and of course we're dealing with a lot of challenges down there, but I think we've got them all solved, and hopefully construction starts soon.
Yes, and the other thing is we're hoping here we'll get our bids out probably next month for the Heartland Trail, and with if everything works right, we'll have late summer, early fall construction coming to Frazee from the bridge.
And we're looking forward to that extension. That's kind of why we're doing our little green space down here called Pedal Pusher Park. We're trying to incorporate the bicycle theme and hopefully draw folks into town for that.
Well, that'll be great, Mark. And I do appreciate you taking your time out. I know you're a busy man. You still work.
Yeah, I'm still working full time pretty much for the jail. They say it's part time, but it's been pretty much full time lately. Yeah.
Well, that makes it interesting, and try to get away to do your city duties. Plus, you're a family man and a veteran.
And
Yep,
I'm involved with the VW and AMVETS too, and then every now and then my wife actually gets to say hi to me.
whether she wants to or not.
Yeah, that's a question sometimes.
Well, I thank you, Mark.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and continue doing what you're doing.
Well, thank you, and I thank everybody who helps in making the town of Frazee successful.
All right. And so with that, remember, pet the dog, hug the kids, kiss the wife, and wave at the neighbor. The next person you wave at could be your next best friend. And we'll see you on Spotlight on Frazee next week. And stop in Frazee, see what's happening. You might see Mark down here. Say hi.
Appreciate that.